You know, life is it's truly a gift. And what you decide to do with that gift is really in the basis of your own hands. I mean, that's what Jesus died on the cross for us, right? To die for our sins and to give us the free will of moving in our own footsteps. But exactly how long do you go being a stepper, being a mover? But you're moving in place. It's like running down a street and having a goal versus just running on a treadmill. Like, yes, you're doing the same action, but are you doing it in the same movement, in the same realm? There's always a opposite, there's always a positive and negative to each side of things, and it takes persistence, it takes peace. Persistence takes peace, it takes patience, persistence, tenacity, self-preservation. It takes a lot of confidence to dig down deep into the own layers of your skin, the mind, your soul, and touch down to achieve things. It's damn near sometimes feeling impossible. I've been going through a lot of mental things, and it's just being an abnormal person. You are in a setting where you feel like you do not belong because you are different. It's not that you're insecure or you're upset with yourself, but maybe you just feel like you're not where you want to be. And that's okay, as long as you are making the effort to be the way you want to be. But if you just sit there constantly being stagnant and constantly not moving, constantly stepping on that treadmill, you're wondering why you're not running to the destination you want to be at. Because in reality, when you're in that run, even though you're breathing hard and you're thirsty and your legs hurt, once you reach the end of it, that you're going to be proud of yourself for who you've become. And that's what I need you to start doing. I need you to start moving forward. I need to start moving forward. I need to start being more consistent. I need to start posting 2 times a week and, streaming on Saturdays like I said I would start. I need to start showing y'all more attention because I want this to be a full-time thing farther into my future. But it all takes tenacious actions. And you have to be a strong individual to constantly keep doing the same thing, even though it's tiring, it hurts you, it's taking a big thing on it's putting a lot on your shoulders. If what's gonna make you happy and successful in the future, why would you not keep doing it? You have to have the mental fortitude to know that you can make it, but you have to put in the work to make it. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna make it, and not put an effort towards it. I've been reading books. I've been drawing digitally for my clothing brand that I will introduce to y'all one day. I have been trying my best to be a different human being, to step outside of the guidelines and in everything expectation that somebody else has put against me. Because in reality, you define you. Nobody else defines you. You have to understand that. I understand you might be going through a lot, and that's okay. Because as of where you are right now, I am proud of you. But it is not enough. You have to keep going. God did not put you on this earth with the potential to live 100 years just to do 20 to 25 years of work. Nah, we need it full time, day and night, every damn day. It is not a race. It's not a race, but it's a damn marathon. And if you stop running, you're going to end up behind. Doesn't matter what speed you're running at, as long as you're moving. As long as you're moving forward day by day, you good. You good. I have this picture, actually, that's right next to my desk. And then I have this little cute guy. He's cute. Not the point. I have this picture. It's more about black excellence, but it says, I am a black man. I'm a leader. I'm talented. I'm intelligent. I'm focused. I'm ambitious. I'm empowered. I'm powerful. And I'm capable of greatness. Now, technically, even though this is for black influence, of course, that is influence to anybody. Obviously, it's mostly for Black excellence with the way Black people have went through certain things. But in the terms of this situation, with the conversation between me and you right now, this is for you as well. No matter your race, your ethnicity, your gender, your sexuality, all that types of stuff, you are capable of achieving great things if you put in the effort for it. Without that effort, if you really want it, without that effort, you're gonna feel hollow inside. You're gonna sit doing your day-to-day actions thinking in your head, I'm wasting my time. And in that in itself, you then realize that self-deprecation, you taking that away from yourself, is hurting. Because when you put the effort in, you're happy and you're satisfied. So if people want to be so happy and so satisfied, why aren't you doing the things that are going to benefit you? I understand that a lot of stuff is not easy. Life becomes oppressing. Things start to weigh on your brain. There are certain things that appear out of nowhere that can, really affect your mental degradation. I mean, I randomly come up with a skin rash, and honestly, I had no idea what was wrong with me. I still honestly don't. Nobody really does. If a problem occurs, nobody knows the exact true reason, obviously, unless you go to the doctors. But even if, do you really always believe what another person tells you? Sometimes you have to live your life to where even if something is wrong with you, you betray to be great regardless. I mean, shit, David Goggins over here runs marathons and shit like that with shin splits, knees rubbing together, bone to bone, and he's still being a great person, still attempting to make you a better person by telling you the things you need to hear. And I'm reading one of his books right now, and I'm starting to see that, yeah, a lot of the stuff that I've been through is bad, but people have it much worse. As well as you need to be grateful for what you do have. Simply, I just want you to love yourself. It is time for a change. It's time for an understanding, a self-reflection. Look in that mirror, because in reality, the more you look in the mirror, the more you see yourself. The longer you can look in the mirror, the more you really realize who you are. That's why a lot of people shun away from stuff like that. That's why people try to hide themselves behind things, behind drugs and behind other people. Because once they step in front of that mirror, they're hurt. They are afraid. And it is okay to be afraid. But you gotta step into that black realm of fear. And you gotta say, fuck you. I'm here. What you gonna do about me? You gonna remove me? You gonna change me? You gonna stop me? Nah. That shit ain't gonna happen. We all stronger than that. We all better than that. But you gotta prove to yourself, not to nobody else, that you better than that. Now with that being said, I will start uploading more consistently because I have to find it within myself. I like doing these things. So to keep doing the things that I like, I have to put in the effort to do it. Regardless if it might not be going good to y'all, a whole bunch of y'all might not be watching. That's not the point. The point is I like doing it because I like doing it and it makes me happy. And if anybody else along the way comes to interest, that's fine. But right now where I sit, I know I'm not okay. Well, I'm okay, but I'm not okay with being content in the place that I'm at. I require change because where I want to be 10 years from now would not accept me now. Regardless if I love myself, I would not accept myself 10 years from now because I know this person is not who I'm going to be then. You have to reform yourself in the way that you best believe that you will be. So with that, I want you to be okay. I want you to go walk into that mirror and say, I love myself. I am capable of greatness, and I can change at any given moment. I love you. And I will be returning with another video soon. I'm gonna probably go snack on some trail mix and then brush my teeth and go to sleep. Yeah. You have a good night. Sleep really well. Peace out.